Well, hello there, Aries. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-April reading. This is good from now until about mid-May. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then move to the tarot for any details about obstacles on your path or how to navigate around them. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's see what we have on the horizon. Fogged in, go slow, take time. And spider spirit, make your dreams real. Okay, look at all that purple, and the purple represents our crown chakra. Allowing yourself to kind of like, when you have the fogged in, here it is, fogged in energy, right? It's kind of like you may not quite have the clarity about where you want to go or how to get where it is that you want to go. But this is, like tuning into your crown chakra, into your intuition, asking for guidance from your guides, your angels, your spirit allies. Because allowing yourself to tune into that is kind of like, a spiritual GPS. Think of it that way, right? If you can't see the way forward, it's kind of like, okay, I have to allow myself to tap into other ways of trying to navigate where it is that I'm trying to go. Yeah, because here we have, now I'm going to say we are in Aries season, right? And you have the action card. Aries, you are all about taking action. But the problem is that if you're taking action and you don't know where you're going, you're going to crash, right? It's kind of like you can't just get in a car or in a boat or any kind of vehicle, or even just by foot and just, be blinded, like you have a blindfold on or something and move forward without knowing where you're going, right? So it's like taking action, but not necessarily having a clear plan or a clear path. Okay, so let's see what this is. Yeah, you're trying to manifest something, but you're stuck. And the reason is that you're attached to something. Okay, we have door to romance. So either maybe you're trying to bring in romance, okay, or you're attached to having to feel. There's something here about, let's see what we have here. I feel, yeah, you have Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. This is like the devil energy, okay? So attachment, right? Feeling like you have to have a certain outcome in a relationship or have a specific type of person to have a romantic relationship with, or feeling like I don't want any relationship at all, right? It's kind of like the energy of being attached to something. Yeah, you're being asked. You have the Ace of Cups, the Strength, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful energy. I feel like you're trying to take action, but you're doing it up from your head. You're over-analyzing because, I'm trying to clarify this devil energy, the attachment energy. You're being asked to take a look at this in a different perspective because you have the Seven of Cups. Your energy is clouded, right? It's confused. You're not sure the way to go. So it's kind of like, then why move forward until you allow yourself to get some clarity with the King of Swords? But the King of Swords makes a decision based on logic. Okay, pros and cons list, right? The King of Swords does not bring any love into the situation. And I feel like that is what you are being asked to do, is to reconnect to your heart, because it's almost like you're overthinking it. I feel like there's something that you're overthinking. And here it is. You're going to receive what it is that you really and truly want. But it's about allowing yourself to allow your heart to pull you in the direction, using your heart, your intuition to guide you as how to get there. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot here. So you have fear, right? But you have action. In other words, you're taking action, but you're taking it out of fear. You're wanting some type of balance in your life. But you're trying to acquire that balance by taking action on what the King of Swords, right? What your ego is telling you. It's kind of like your ego is telling you to go in a certain direction. But your ego the only thing that your ego does is take you off track. So it's listening to your heart, understanding your ego does not see the way forward, but your heart, your intuition does. So I feel like for some of you, you could be on a path that if you continue the way that you're doing, right, you're allowing yourself to analyze the situation instead of allowing yourself to get into your heart space, into what it is that you like about this situation, to kind of like lead you in the direction that is best for you. So it could be a career, and you're trying to make a decision about your career or about your job, but you're all up in your head about it, right? Your fears are being highlighted at this time. And let's talk about that. We've had a couple of major eclipses. We also are in a Mercury retrograde, right? The Aries energy is just very fast, very chaotic. And even though this is your season, it does mean that a lot of things may be kind of popping up for you. Your fears are being highlighted about a certain situation, whether it's your career or a relationship or just life in general. So you're making decisions, but you're making them too quickly, because what you're doing is taking action based on fears that are popping up for you, instead of allowing yourself to just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to sit here a little bit, tap back into my intuition, tap back into what my heart truly desires, instead of like, they're kind of showing me that, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like a carnival game or a festival game, and it has like these moles that pop up, and then you have like a mallet and you try to whack, I think it's called whack-a-mole or something like that. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just kind of like going after things that are popping up, taking action on things, instead of just saying, I'm not being drawn into that. I'm not going to allow myself to get caught up in the chaos of some situation. I'm going to allow myself to sit back. I'm just going to wait and let things clear, like not get so involved in some situation. So let's take a look at what your obstacle is. Yes, you're on the right path. You are on the right path, but it's about having the courage to kind of like stand up for yourself and not get confined. I feel like for some reason you're attached or confined to thinking that something has to work out or something has to be a certain way. This could be, once again, if it's like career, it could be that you're feeling like, you have to get kind of like caught up in office politics or whatever might be going on. If it's a relationship or a group of friends or family members, it's kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of chaos going on around you, but it's kind of like you don't have to be part of the fray, right? It's kind of like, okay, I'm not getting involved. I'm kind of like going over here and sitting in my corner and allowing that, whatever it is over there, to clear out before I move forward. Yeah, I feel like you do. Look, you have the Five of Wands. This is just like gossip, chaos, people kind of arguing with each other. But look, what are you doing? You're walking away. You're saying, I'm not going to get involved in that. Because when we recognize that when we get involved in all of this, right, what happens is that we get distracted from what it is that we are trying to bring in for ourselves. We get distracted by other people's chaos, right? And I feel like for some reason you're attached to this because they're either people that you really care about, or you really care about, like if it's at work, you really care about your career, or, whatever this is. It's kind of like feeling like you need to participate in this. But the truth of the matter is keeping your sights on what it is that you want for yourself, and allow this chaos to it's going to clear. You don't have to get involved. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. Yeah, look, we have, the devil, the deceit card, right? Allowing yourself to no longer be distracted from what it is that you want. Making the decision. I'm not allowing myself to get distracted. For some of you, this could also be like something that is you're self-sabotaging yourself. This can also be self-sabotage, not allowing yourself to move forward in the direction that your heart desires, but holding yourself back by allowing yourself to get confused or distracted with other things, right? That maybe are not healthy for you. So it could be, it could be, playing on your phone too much, right? Instead of staying focused on what it is that you're wanting to do. So say, you're wanting to get healthier. You've just had your birthday and you're like, I want to be healthier this year. But then, you sit for an hour scrolling social media or something like that instead of exercising, right? It's kind of like allowing yourself to see clearly what is distracting me from what it is that I want. And allowing yourself to eliminate those things that are holding you back, saying no thank you to things that are preventing you from going towards what it is that you truly want. I feel like, for some of you, if it is a romantic relationship, it's a little bit about perhaps feeling like you have to be at a certain point in your life or have acquired something before you can allow yourself to be in love. Okay? See how that may resonate with you. That might not resonate with everybody, but understanding that you don't have to have life perfect before you allow yourself to go towards something, right? It's kind of like a little bit of holding yourself back, thinking that you have to acquire something else, financial status, or, you're trying to lose 10 pounds or whatever it is. It's kind of like, no, don't allow yourself to be distracted by things that you think are necessary in order to be successful. Because if you allow yourself to step into your heart space, right? Because you have all of this, it's kind of like when you allow yourself to step into your heart space, then everything will work out for you. Beautiful. Okay. Well, Aries, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Where can I create more space? Okay, so instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Yeah, so here it is, taking time to just be, listening to your heart, allowing your heart to guide you in the direction that you're wanting, and also no longer allowing yourself, right, to sabotage your own success by cluttering up your schedule with things that are not in alignment with what it is that you are truly desiring, right? There is something that you want here. Don't allow yourself to fill up your calendar or your schedule or get distracted by things that are not in alignment with what you want. That is the decision to be making. Is every single minute of every single day, we have choices to make. Is this allowing me to move forward in the direction that I'm wanting to go, or is it not? And if it's not, it's allowing yourself to say, okay, that's got to go. I'm taking my sword, cutting that out, and moving forward. Yeah. So if you're feeling stuck, one of the things is seeing what can you eliminate from your life, right? To allow yourself to enjoy what you do have. It's kind of like simplifying your life and enjoying more of what you have, being more enjoying it more and being more grateful for what you already have before you try to move even further down the path Yeah, really lovely energy here. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I have also started doing daily tarot readings, so please check those out. I'll have those linked at the end of this video. And it is always so lovely to see you. Thank you, Aries, for being here. I really appreciate all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.